Hi guys, this is going to be the tutorial that's going to show you how to make the Starfish slouch hat. And like I was telling you before in the last tutorial, that I usually make the slouch hat from the rim to the top, but I wanted to show you how you can make it from the top to the bottom with this Starfish stitch. And all you're going to need a full skein. This isn't quite a full skein. You're going to need a full skein of yarn and a 6mm hook or a size J hook, a 5mm hook or a size H hook, and a stitch marker of some kind. So we're going to start off with our 5mm hook, and we're going to be working in the round, the beginning, on a normal increase, the normal increase round. So if you know how to do that, you've made hats before, this should be easy for you. Okay, so let me get a little closer. Okay, we're going to start off using the chain 2 method, or you can use the magic loop if you'd prefer. So I'm going to chain 2, and I'm going to stick my hook in the first chain and wrap my yarn around it, my hook. Then I'm going to be working over my tail, and I'm going to be putting 6 single crochets into this same chain as I work over my tail. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm going to be pulling on my tail just to tighten up my hole here. And I'm going to find my 6th stitch, 2, 4, 6. This is my 6th stitch here. And I'm going to go ahead, slip stitch into the stitch, and chain 1. Now on the same stitch, I'm going to put 2, I'm going to be working over my tail again. I'm going to put 2 single crochets in each stitch around. So that's 1, 2. I'm doubling my stitches this round. 3 and 4. 5 and 6. 7 and 8. Then I should have 12 stitches. 9 and 10, 11 and 12. Counting backwards, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I know this is my first stitch of the round. Now, in this stitch, I'm going to be putting 2 single crochets as well. And in each stitch around, we're going to be doubling our stitches again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 22, 23, and 24. Count my stitches again. 2, 16, 24. Okay, and this is my first stitch. Now, for round 4, we want to put 2 single crochets into the first stitch. And now we want to go ahead and place a marker here. And in the next stitch, we're going to be putting 1 single crochet. Then in the next stitch, we want to put 2 single crochets. Then in the next stitch, put 1 single crochet. And you're going to repeat this pattern of 2 single crochets, and then in the next stitch, 1 single crochet for the whole round. And at the end, you should have 36 stitches. Now for round 5, the beginning stitch, you're going to be putting 2 single crochets. Then you're going to be putting 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Then you're going to repeat that all the way around. 2 single crochets, and then 1 single crochet, then 1 single crochet. Repeat that for the round, and you should end with 48 stitches. Okay, for round 6, we're going to be putting 2 single crochets in the first stitch, and then we're going to be putting 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. And again, 2 single crochets in one stitch, and then put 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So continue to do that all the way around, and at the end of round 6 you should have 60 stitches. Okay, and you can move your stitch marker up every row if you want, or every couple rows. I just moved my stitch marker up now, and I'm on round 7. First stitch, you want to put 2 single crochets in the same stitch. Then for the next 4 stitches, you're going to be putting 1 single crochet in each of those 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then in the next stitch, you do another increase of 2 single crochets. Then again in the next 4 stitches, you're going to put 1 single crochet. Continue to repeat this pattern till you get back up to your stitch marker again, and you should have 72 stitches. Okay, I just got done with round 7, and make sure you count your stitches and that you have 72 stitches. Then you're going to want to change hook size from your 5mm hook to your 6mm hook for round 8. Now, for round 8, we're going to be skipping 2 stitches. So these first 2 stitches, you skip them, and into this third stitch, you want to put 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you want to skip again 2 stitches, 1, 2, and in the third, put a single crochet. Then skip 2, and in this third stitch, put 5 double crochets. If you've ever done the shell stitch, this is exactly what you're doing. And again, skip 2, third stitch, put a single crochet. You're going to be alternating this for the whole round. Going to be, right now we just did a single crochet, which is what we did here with our last single crochet. You skip 2, then in the third put 5 double crochets, skip 2, and then alternating with a single crochet. Then again, skip 2, 5 double crochets, then skip 2, and then single crochet. Then again, you'll skip 2, do the shell, skip 2, do the single crochet, and you'll be repeating this for the whole round till you get back up to your marker. Okay, I've come to the end of round 9. You skip 2 stitches, and then this was your very first single crochet of the round. So I'm going to be putting a single crochet into my first single crochet to begin round 9. Now, working in our shells that we just did from round 8, we're going to be working in the post of the shell. You have 5 posts here, and we're going to be working front post single crochet and back post single crochet. We're going to be alternating with front post single crochet in the first, back post single crochet, front post single crochet, back post single crochet, and ending with a front post single crochet. So we'll be ending and beginning with front post single crochet. So in the first one, grab up the post and single crochet. Next one, push back the post to do a back post, single crochet. Then pull up the post, this middle post, and do a single crochet. Next one, push back and do a single crochet back post. The last one, pull forward and do a single crochet front post. And then we want to single crochet in the single crochets from the last round, and then repeat. I'll do this one in slow motion for you. We're starting with the front post. And there you go. I'll just repeat that over and over again, doing your front post, back post, front post, back post, front post, and single crocheting in the single crochets from next round. Just continue to do that all the way around. Okay, I'm at the end of round 9, and I finished on my starfish stitch on this side. And now we're going to be working in a back and forth, turning our hat back and forth now. So this is my very first row, my very first stitch of the round. See, this is my first single crochet, and this is my second single crochet. So I want to go ahead and move my marker up to mark this as my first stitch of the round. You shouldn't have to move your marker again. So what you want to do is when you get to the first stitch of your round, you want to go ahead and slip stitch into it and chain 1 and turn. Now for round 10, in the same stitch here where you slip stitched into, you want to go ahead and single crochet into that same stitch. And then you want to skip 2 stitches like you did before, 1, 2, and then the third stitch, do a shell stitch of 5 double crochets in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, then you want to skip 2 and put your single crochet in the third stitch. Then again you want to skip 2, and in the third stitch put 5 double crochets. And as you continue doing the stitch, you'll get more used to it. But I wanted to show you. I know it's difficult to see from the back side, but the stitch that you'll be working your shells in is basically the middle front post. How you do front post, front post, front post. These three are in the front. You'll be working your shell above that one. And you'll be working your single crochets in the single crochet from the previous round. So if you ever get lost and you're not sure you're aligned, then just look to see where the middle front post is. And then look in the back. And you can see as you work along that these are kind of, kind of together, because the back post is here and the back post is here, so it kind of is pushed in. You can sometimes find it when you get used to it, or you can just look on the other side. So I'm skipping 2, and then I'll be working my double crochet. It's just because you're working from the back, it'll be just to the right of it, facing this direction. So you'll put 5 double crochets, then you'll skip 2, then put a single crochet, then skip 2, put 5 double crochets. We'll just keep repeating this pattern all the way around until you get back to the beginning. Just a regular shell stitch. 5 double crochets, skip 2, single crochet 1, skip 2, shell stitch. Okay, I'm at the end of round 10, and I did all my shells in single crochet. Now, my very first stitch of the round is here. I'll skip 2, and this is supposed to be my single crochet of the round. So I'm going to slip stitch into this first stitch of the round, chain 1 and turn. Now I want to go ahead and single crochet into this first stitch that I just slip stitched and turned. In that same stitch you want to go ahead and single crochet. Now, working in your shells, you're going to be doing your star stitch like you did before, working in the post of the shells, doing a front post, single crochet, back post, single crochet, front post, back post, front post, and single crocheting in the single crochets from the last round. You're going to want to continue to do this for the rest of the round. Okay, I just got done with round 11. This is my first single crochet of the round. I'm going to be slip stitching to the first single crochet, and then to close this gap we're going to be slip stitching in this first single crochet where we ended this round. Chain 1, turn, and in the same stitch here, I guess it's not quite the same stitch, no. So the next stitch, I'm going to be putting a single crochet, then going to be skipping 2 stitches, 1, 2, and in the third stitch, start your shell stitch. Of 5 double crochets in the same stitch. Then again skip 2, and then the third stitch, single crochet, skip 2, then do your shell stitch. And you want to continue to repeat these last 2 rows until your hat reaches 26 centimeters or 10 inches. And you can make it longer, but you'll probably need another skein of yarn. If you stop at 26 centimeters or 10 inches, you should have enough yarn to finish the rim of the hat. but it's your choice, it's your hat. So just continue those 2 rows over and over and over again until you reach 26 centimeters, 10 inches, or your desired length. And then I'll show you how to make your rim. Okay, when you're ready and you got your hat the length that you want, this is how you do the rim. You're going to end the round the same way by slip stitching in the last slip stitch of the round, chaining 1 and turning. But this is not turning. That's what you would usually do. But I'm closing the gap here because this is my last the round. But usually you'll slip stitch into the last single crochet, making sure you don't have the gap. If you do, then single crochet into the next. And then when you're ready, you have the star stitch already done. Don't stop on a shell row. Make sure you complete it by doing the star stitch. And then you want to switch your hook size back to your 5mm hook. And then you want to start doing a single crochet decrease. Go in, pull up a loop, go through the next stitch, pull up a loop. Pull through all 3 loops. And then you want to do a single crochet in the next 2 stitches. And then you want to do a single crochet, decrease again. And then you'll single crochet in the next 2 stitches. And you'll be repeating this again and again. Single crochet, decrease, then single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Again, using your 5mm hook. And at the end, you need to do it until you have 56 stitches. So if you get 56 stitches before you get to the end, then stop and just single crochet the rest of the stitches. But to make sure that you count your stitches, make sure that you end with 56 stitches. Okay, I did my decreases. I made it back up to my marker. I had a single crochet to the end. I reached 56 about here. So I have 56 stitches. Now for rounds 2 to 5, so you're going to be having a total of 5 single crochet rounds for your rim. You've done 1, you need to do 4 more, rounds 2 through 5, and it's just single crocheting in each stitch around. So do that for 4 rounds. And when you're done and you get back up to the end again, say this is your beginning. What you want to do on your very last round, just to make it more of a flatter edge, is you want to skip the very last stitch and slip stitch into the next. Kind of makes it more of a flat ending. And then you'll cut your yarn and you'll work in your tail. And then your hat will be done. And I really hope that it comes out great for you. I would love to see pictures of it. Post on the community that I have going and Google+. It's very awesome. You should definitely come check it out. So please come there and share your pictures and your videos or whatever you got going for the star stitch. If you make anything from it, I'd love to see it also. So thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like this video and subscribe.